Hi, my name is Elvira Reignauer, and I was originally born and raised in Russia, in the city of Kazan, the Republic of Tatarstan. As long as I remember myself, I have always wanted to be a teacher. I went to school specializing in English and graduated with a silver medal. It means that I had 1 B in Russian. I then was accepted to Kazan State Pedagogical University and obtained a bachelor's degree in education. My major was English and Turkish languages. I went to Turkey to study the Turkish language and stayed in Istanbul for 6 months. It was a very unique experience, and I believe it prompted me to study other cultures and languages even further. I was then invited by my missionary friends to come to the United States and attend Calvary Chapel Bible College in Marietta. I graduated with degree in theology in 1998. It was a great 2 years dedicated to studying God's Word and just focusing my eyes and my life solely on Him. I then decided to continue my education and checked Azusa Pacific University, and I liked their programs. I decided to apply for the combined program of master's degree in digital teaching and learning and moderate to severe disabilities credential. Technology always been fascinating to me, is scary at the same time, and I thought that this program would be perfect for me to learn how to use technology that would actually help me in my everyday life and in my teaching instruction. I have grown tremendously in my knowledge of technology and its use. When I started this program, I barely even knew how to create a PowerPoint. I was absolutely unaware how to make a video presentation or create a podcast. Since the beginning of the program, I now feel very comfortable creating Weebly and a podcast and WebQuest, making iMovies. This program has opened my eyes how important technology is and how practical it is when one knows how to use it appropriately. I have learned so much about myself through this program, especially about my multiple intelligence strengths and the way I study and process information. I learned that I am an interpersonal learner. It has definitely been a long journey for me. I have always wanted to be a teacher, and I feel that this program has allowed me to become the best prepared and skilled educator that I can be. Technology is constantly evolving, and I was absolutely behind it. I do feel that now I go along with all the new developments and I'm not intimidated by them anymore. Since I have always desired for my classroom to be a fun learning place for my students, I believe that now with the help of technology, I know exactly how to create safe and exciting environment for my students. My desire is to instill the love for learning in my students, and with the use of technology, it is now possible to accomplish and give them the best possible education ever. This action research project, I decided to implement a behavior support plan for the student that I'm currently working with as a one-on-one aid. The student that I decided to implement behavior support plan has autism. Autism is a lifelong developmental disability for which there is no cure. However, there are certain treatments available that may help reduce symptoms and help individuals with autism function better and lead more independent and productive lives. The reason why I decided to use Behavior Support Plan as my action research project because it is very applicable for me as a future special education teacher. I absolutely believe in behavior modification, and I know it can change lives for the better, whether it is something personal like memorizing scriptures or getting to the gym on time, or something in the classroom with students who have disabilities. Behavior modification includes substituting negative behaviors with positive ones and reinforcing positive behavior at all times in order to promote it. The student that I chose for this project is currently attending 6th grade and has a diagnosis of autism and ADD. He's unable to handle any kind of change and has a difficult time transitioning from one classroom to another classroom or from one activity to another activity. He exhibits self-injurious behaviors and is often very disruptive to the class, to where the whole class has to stop instruction just to attend to his needs. For the intervention, I decided to use social story. Clinical studies suggest that social stories are a great method to decrease negative behaviors or in some cases completely eliminate them. Social stories are very easy to implement. They can be read at any time, anywhere, and any day. I decided that for this action research project, the intervention would be to read to a student a social story every morning before school session starts for 4 weeks straight. In addition to social stories, cue cards are also to be used, along with verbal prompts and constant verbal reminders. Since positive reinforcement is the key, behavioral cards, stickers, and prizes should be used throughout the intervention, along with lots of verbal praise and lots of verbal prompts. Behavior chart was filled out during this intervention and data was collected. The results were nothing but encouraging. The student definitely benefited from the intervention and his behavior significantly reduced. I was actually very encouraged after this action research project because I know that now I can be a very successful teacher and lead my students to success and help them reach their maximum potential. My goal is to create a positive learning environment where every student can strive and learn necessary skills to lead happy, independent, and successful life. This is it for me. Thank you for watching my video and good luck.